We're going to keep the shadow flame on that truck. We are west of Dayton. West of Dayton. So the extraction deluxe pit kits, there were two shipments that were leaving at the same time out of Washington. And that was on a second shipment from FedEx. And people are upset because they're not getting their deluxe pit kits. Well, the fact of the matter is, if you can find them someplace else, you're still going to be in a problem because you're not going to get them as fast as I'm going to get them to you. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. They'll be here. They're right now on a rail car from Chicago to Toledo, the Toledo Distribution Center. So they went from rail from Washington State to Chicago. So the deluxe pit kits along with the Looney Tunes, those will all be in later this week. Hopefully Friday. They might be in Friday. That's if they get into Toledo tonight. Ryan needs to call them to make sure. Make sure you get on Ryan to do that. So we have the 3 exclusives coming out in January. Well, we got 10. No, we got 8 cars. 3 of them are already got a Bel Air, a Nomad, and a pickup truck. You saw that yesterday. That's pretty nice colors. We got up early. And my sister calls me at 12:50 this morning. Then she goes, never mind. She must have button called me. Well, it looks like I was approved to be a Traxxas dealer. We've had a lot of people come in and ask, are we getting Traxxas RC cars? Problem is, I need more space. Well, it looks like I'm going to be going with the Versatube building because it's just cheaper. It hasn't even gone up in price. Everything else has gone up in price, but their buildings are not. Go figure. A 40 by 60 building with Versatube is $36,000. Everything else is 30% more. Now we stopped at Waffle House and had Waffle House for lunch, for breakfast. laying down the concrete pad for that building is $29,000. That's just for the concrete. But we got to build this building. There's just no choice. I have no choice right now. I've got to build it. Well, that's what I was thinking. See, the warehouse is insulated. The only if we don't build a building, the only other alternative is to move all the shelving from the bank to the warehouse and have the warehouse the shipping location. Of course, then you got to have at least a small inventory of everything at the bank.
The fact of the matter is, even when we build this new building, we're going to be moving, we have to move everything into that building. But it's at least the same building. We're just growing too fast. But that's a good thing. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. You'd come help build that building? I think we're going to need a lot of people if we buy that. I just think it's the most practical, the cheapest way to go. It's already insulated. It comes with insulation. It's prefabbed. The only thing I need to buy are doors and windows. $10 years. The last time I was doing construction like that was Tim and I had to do the side of my shed with shingles, and that was frightening 10 years ago. So we're headed into Kansas. My sister lives in Kansas. I guess all my brothers and sisters are going to be there. Well, my brothers, obviously he's coming, so he's already going to be there. But my other sisters, they want to know why you're not talking.
It's my day off.
It's your day off. It's his day off. So,
you could actually move that screen towards you only.
I can't.
You can't?
No, it's where it's set.
Does it have a little swivel on it?
Well, I mean, it does. I mean,
No, not that way. You move it so it's all on you.
Oh, like that?
No, the other direction.
Oh, well.
So it's all on you.
Well, they want to talk to you. You are part of the ambiance. And you are on the mugs.
I'm on the bus.
No, you're on the mugs. You are on the mugs.
Yeah, that's temporary.
That's temporary.
Once they sell out,
Once they sell out,
we're done.
we're heading to Indianapolis. We're 81 miles to Indianapolis. He's going to listen to music.
No, I just don't want to hear you yell.
He doesn't want me to yell. I don't think I was yelling.
Loud.
I can talk softly. Can you hear me this way, guys? Can everybody hear me right here? See, I can't do the polls on the phone here, so we can't do any like polls. I suppose we could have Adam Hurt do polls and take a poll. Is that better? Can everybody hear me? Is that too quiet? Willie's in the hospital, or else I would go do that, but he's in the hospital. That would be kind of cool. We just don't have time. Jose, make sure you pray for Jose. He had to go into hospital. He yesterday called from Puerto Rico. He called me about 4 o'clock and he was crying and he didn't know what was going to go on and he was all upset. It's amazing that people just call like that. But that's what's so cool about I don't know. But anyways, keep him in your prayers, Jose and Willie. Willie's just in the hospital. I can't really go to Willie, I guess. So the pickup truck, the F-100, we're going to be keeping the ghost flames on it. I know some people don't like it, but most of the people do. So we're going to keep the ghost flame on the truck, and then. There's a surprise car that I haven't told anybody about, and I'm not going to tell anybody about it until I actually get the proofs for it. I think it's going to be very popular. That's my opinion. It's never been done, and these are all cars for January. And then we got all the new ones coming up in May. Silver Ford Transit? No, I can't. No, it's a car that's already been produced, but I did it. Some people might. I'll tell you. Well, I'll show it to you when I get the proofs. It's a surprise car. I changed one of the cars and I put that one in it. We've got the 3 Fords that are going to be in the deluxe pit kits. All 3 Fords are going to be in pit kits. All 3 Decos. Those are going to be nice. And then we've got the Bel Airs, the 3 Bel Airs, and then the Datsun. That's going to be real popular, I think, the Dots. Now, can everybody hear me? Okay, everybody can hear me good. So everything is wonderful then. And you can hear me and that's fine. Good. Yeah, yep, okay. So everybody can hear me clearly. Good, good. That's important. That's important. So we're on our way to Kansas. My sister's son is getting married, Colin. And my sister Dora, Karen's, Becky, and Susan are all going to be there. All 6 of us, actually. All 6 of us. I don't know if Becky invited Brian and Kathy or not. You know if he invited them or not? He's listening to his music. So he's kind of... this is his day off, he said. So... very light traffic. Gas prices are around $3.82, $3.79. We are now leaving Ohio, and we are headed toward, it says, come back to Ohio soon. So we are now officially leaving Ohio in about 2.2 seconds. And we are now officially in Indiana now. So we're now in Indiana. Indiana wants me, but I can't come back now. I'm ashamed of you. So we're headed to Indianapolis. Now we've been welcomed into Indiana, and we're on Interstate 70. Gas prices around $3.86, $3.90. Cheapest is $3.79 so far, but I have to get premium, so my gas is going to be about $4.25 a gallon. But good thing I'm driving my Mini Cooper because I get about 450 miles to the 12-gallon tank. And if I drive in economic mode, I can get a good 500 miles. Of course, I go 80 miles an hour, so I get a little less mileage than that. But it is very economical to drive the 3-cylinder, because it is a 3-cylinder. It's a 3-cylinder Mini Cooper. And it also has a turbo in it, so I can go quite fast on certain times. So, just so everybody knows that this is the situation that we are in right now. We're passing a FedEx truck, FedEx Freight. See, all that FedEx Freight, that must leave from a FedEx distribution center train hub in Washington. Maybe Adam can enlighten us about the FedEx train hub in Washington State, because it must leave Washington, Tacoma, and come all the way across Montana, Wyoming, and it has to come all through those states. It must go every day. They must have a train coming every day. Isn't that amazing? They should be coal. They should get away from the electrical engines and go back to steam, coal. I'm sure the environmentalists would love that. We had a breakfast at Most Freight Travels. I can't read that. I couldn't read that. Okay, somebody is stealing a ladder. It's weird. Why would a guy be carrying a ladder on the highway? That doesn't sound right. Well, it's 70 miles an hour in Indiana. There used to be a great toy store in Richmond, Indiana, called Beechers, and it was in business for a long time. It was called Beechers, or Beaches, that's right. Beech's Toy Store. Nice guy. The owner died, and then I think his son took it over, and they had some problems, I think. I don't know the whole story behind it, but that store closed about 4 years ago, I think. They did a lot of SCX. They sold a lot of SCX digital back in 2008 and 9. I visited there every year, and then they finally went out of business. Nice store right downtown, but they did a lot of stupid construction. I tell you, these downtowns, they do. They have all these harebrained ideas to try to get more traffic into downtowns. And they do all these stupid design changes to the road, and they did all this construction in front of his store. I know it must have not helped, because it just, they changed the road to where there's only one parking, and then it's amazing how downtowns, Bowling Green's the same way. They're doing all this, they're taking away parking spots. It's like, I could never, and I had that problem when I had Young's Newsstand. I always would go to city council and go, you want people to shop downtown, but you charge them, you ticket them because they're parking. Do they ever get ticketed at Walmart? No, they don't. They never listened. Good thing that I had a back entrance and there was a parking lot. A lot of people parked in the parking lot behind me. Plus, I had about 5 spaces that you could park behind my store. So I really never had a parking issue, but I just thought it was, a customer comes in and gets a ticket. Okay, why? Okay, so he won't come to downtown anymore. All these empty downtowns, and just like Fostoria. You go to Fostoria and almost all the buildings are vacant. It's like an entire downtown vacant. Makes no sense. No sense at all. All those empty buildings. 1930s and the 40s and the 50s, those were all filled with retail stores. Not anymore. Sad. Real sad. A lot of truck traffic. Diesel is $4.50. Man. Got a 200-gallon tank. Wow, boy. Holy moly. Let's see, what's gas prices here in Indiana? $3.99. Diesel is $4.89. Diesel is $4.89. Oh my God. That's $1. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's a nice KOA. No, that's not a KOA. What is that? Glow Warm Outlet Store. Whatever that is. Well, what other news? Oh, you got your set, Brian? You like that? Wasn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Did you get it with the return loop, Brian? Hey, did you bring in the mac and cheese yesterday? You were supposed to bring the mac and cheese yesterday. Did you bring the mac and cheese yesterday, Brian Goebel? Did you, Brian? Did you bring the mac and cheese? LOL. Boy, that's a big rest stop. A lot of truck traffic. A lot of truck traffic. A lot of truck traffic. We'll go to Chick-fil-A for lunch today. A lot of truck traffic. Yeah, we got to set, that's what I'm going to work on when I get back, is work on the drag strip for the workshop. See, I have to build a special track for the drag strip because it's 14 feet long and I just can't keep it set up. So I'm gonna put it on stilts on a straightaway, which, yeah, I got to get plywood cut into 6-inch strips, so that I can put each one on its own strip, and then we're gonna do drag strips. So I'm gonna work on that when I get back. so that we can do drag races. Aurora had a ton of dragsters back in the day. 132nd had a lot of drag strips. They still do. There used to be one in Toledo, but I think it closed or it moved. Now it's over by it's a shopping center in Oregon, over by Oregon, Ohio, or Toledo. It's like east side of Toledo. What's the name of that shopping center? Can't think of it. But yeah, the drag strips are in stock, so if you want a drag strip, you might as well get them now, because I don't know how long these drag strips are going to be in stock. And then Craig was telling me that their sales are very strong. They've been very good with us, with our sales, and with Hobby Lobby. And then they sold their model kits into Walmart. That's great. It's too bad. The one thing that would really help slot cars is if Walmart or Target would get one set. I mean, Hobby Lobby is big. I mean, they've got 1,200 stores. But man, if Walmart or Target, you got Walmart, Target, even Meijer, man, if they could get a race set, if they could build a race set that was affordable, like an $89 price point, or even do a battery operated set for Walmart, you know, that, but you could still, the problem is the cars would not, you know, you're looking at you're not having the power. That's the problem. The only way that they could do that is to put a well, I mean, you'd have to put batteries to get 14 volts. You'd have to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it can be done. Two extraction cars in there, non-licensed. You gotta be able to do that. Of course, then Hobby Lobby would want it. See, the only way that slot cars are going to be, I mean, we are building our own clientele, but for it to be like it was in the 70s, in the 60s, you have to be selling, you know, 100,000. I mean, SCX, when we sold Compact into Target, we sold 60,000 sets. 60,000. I mean, think about it. That was just Target. Man, I just can't believe those numbers. And Walmart technically could do 100,000 sets. That's what and I've told you this story a million times about Aurora. Aurora and Tommy were making 100,000 sets, 200,000 sets, a million. I can't even think of that, a million sets. Unbelievable. The returns are what killed them. And that's what I talked about Ryan. I said, you know that we didn't have any returns at Christmas. Not one customer returned their set. That's just amazing. But I think a lot of people are buying it because they want to have fun with it. They want to add to it, and then by having good tech support like we try to do, the customer keeps the system going. We got our new commercial that talks about slot cars, and hopefully that generates. We're going to be advertising on the movie theaters in Toledo area. Hopefully that draws people to want to get into slot cars again. Just as a hobby, I guess. It's more than anything as a hobby. It's your model kits, anything doing it, as a hobby. Man, trucks are just piled up. Moving freight. I told Craig he needs to come out with more Super 3 cars because they've re-engineered them and they just haven't had any new cars out. See, the Super 3s have that sealed motor. It's not a completely sealed motor, but it is different than the extraction chassis. They need to come out with the Super 2 parts that attach to the extraction chassis. That's what they need to do. So that you can do Lexan bodies, you can, create your own. That's what they need to have. I need to have another meeting with Auto World, because every time I have a meeting with Auto World, they take some of my ideas, and so I got to keep always putting ideas in their heads. Yeah, some people like the sealed motors because they are faster, but some that takes away some of the hobbiness of tweaking the motor, getting better magnets, for example. So like with Racemaster, there's only so much you can do with that car to make it go faster. Yes, I can hear you. There's only so much you can tweak you can't tweak the motor at all on a Racemaster car. That's the speed it's going to go. Yeah, I can't read all these comments. Yes, I can hear you. What's that all about? I mean, you had all the Thunderjets that came out in the early 60s. I mean, I didn't get into it until the Thunderjet years, which are later 60s, 69, well, 71, 72. And then that's when they started evolving into Extraction and AFX. Oh boy. Holy cow, diesel is $5.24. That's crazy. What? My gosh. $5.24. That's the cash credit price. That's $1 more than the Ford. That's just. That's what's so funny. It's all preventable. We've got so much oil under this country, it's ridiculous. Gas should never be this high. Never, never, never. It used to be so cheap in the 60s, then all of a sudden, we switched to the petrodollar, and that's when it all went to pieces. So much oil. $5.24 for diesel. Unbelievable. Can you imagine how much it is to fill up a truck? Oh my gosh. 200 gallons? $100 gallons is that's $1,000. And you wonder why costs are going up. That's the reason right there. And nobody cares. Unbelievable. Nobody cares. Don't forget to watch yesterday's video about the F-100 truck, the Ford F-100, 1956 Ford F-100. It's the red and black with the ghost flames. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. That's the third of the 2023 cars. The Nomad, the black Nomad, and the black and white Nomad and the black and white Bel Air. They look sharp. Yeppery. Yeppery. I don't know how the internet's going to pan out. So we'll just keep on going until the internet dies. How's that? I think Ryan's going to do race night tonight by him with Adam, so you might want to check in with Ryan. Jellystone Park. Hey, boo-boo. Well, the Mustang and the Shelby are the fastest selling of the 5 releases that came out. The Shelby and the Mustang. Those have been selling the fastest, which took me for a surprise. I don't know why. The Shelby should have a little Shelby guy inside of it with his bulk, with his cap on. A little tiny figure in there with a ball cap, or with his cowboy hat on. That's what it should have. Whenever they make the Shelby, they should have him sitting in it. Or if you want to have a guy with a helmet and goggles, but that should be in the car. Really, in any of the cars that are opened, they should have a driver in them. I wonder how Ron Gardner is. I haven't heard from Ron Gardner in a long time. He must have a job again. I haven't heard from him since summertime, actually. There are a lot of people that we haven't heard from. Steve? I haven't heard from Steve in a while. I think people go through waves, maybe. Steve Strad. Of course, now we're not doing a lot with Scalextric. I know he liked into Scalextric. Did he really? Ron did? Okay. I haven't heard from Steve Strad in a long time either. Gene, yeah, that's right, Gene. Do you have to go to the bathroom?
What?
You want to go to the bathroom?
I'm feeding the pigeons. What?
Are you what?
I'm feeding the pigeons.
What do you mean feeding the pigeons?
I'm sitting on a park bench.
Are you comfortable?
It's the worst seat in the world.
He doesn't like my Mini Cooper's seats.
Mini Coopers don't have passenger seats properly.
They don't have passenger seats. Do you want to go to the bathroom?
Why, what's there?
No, I'm just. Do you want to stop? Do you have to go to the bathroom?
Do you?
No, I don't. I don't go until I need gas.
I don't have to go to the bathroom.
Okay, that's all I just asked if you needed to go to the bathroom. Okay, so I'm not stopping at this restaurant, right?
Correct.
So I'm going to go on there, okay? A lot of truck traffic, guys. A lot of truck traffic. A lot of truck traffic. We are doing very good time right now. We should be the only delay we could get is Indianapolis. Indianapolis can be a headache sometimes going through, but we're just cutting right across it, so hopefully it's a clean sailing through Indianapolis. Then after that, the next big city is St. Louis, and then Kansas. So that is the progression that we are heading. What other news did I have to tell you guys about? I think that was it. Ted put up the polls that we did yesterday on the Facebook web page for Pro Tinker. He listed those in the listing on the Facebook page. And we also started our Truth, the new website called Truth. We have that set up too. We have the Pro Tinker page on that. True Social, I think it's called True Social. That's on Pro Tinker. That's we really want to do more on that than on Facebook. We really want to get off of Facebook and get on to other sources. And then what else? UNM called me yesterday. What did he talk about? He was talking about that he put up the polls and that he liked the shadow flames on the truck. I just think it's a different design. I like the two-tone, that black and yellow, and then the flames. I just thought it was different, something different, something different, something different, something different. So we will have that all set up and ready to go when we get back. So here's all that's coming in this week. So we have the snake and mongoose set that's going to be that's restocked now. So if you need to get a snake and mongoose set, the prices have gone up a little bit, but those are available. And then also we have the Looney Tunes coming in this week, the Extraction Deluxe Pit kits for Extraction with the Bel Air, and then also we have the SC367, which those are pretty cool cars. And then we also have the we got more Deluxe Pit kits. Those have been selling very well. All the Deluxe Pit kits. Those are what people really like. And then we got restock of some miscellaneous parts. And then what else? What else did we? I think that's about it. That'll all be coming in this week. And then we've got the Giant Raceway from Race Masters, and then the Ford, and both the F1 cars are getting restocked. We'll have those in probably Friday. I know they were shipped already. And then that's about it, really, of Race Masters and Auto World. AFX, basically. other than that, it's a quiet drive. Koch, if you're looking for a job, Koch Transportation, they're hiring. Koch, the Koch brothers, Kosh, Koch brothers. I figured Tim would be pumped up for the 10-hour live stream. LOL. No, he's not. He's not pumped up about the live stream. Today is his day off, actually. It's technically his day off. He's listening to his music. I don't want to put any words in his mouth. I don't think he wants to participate in the live stream. He doesn't want to talk to Adam, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not going to put any words into his mouth. The roads are very quiet. Ha 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 ha. And that's my fault. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody is in the left lane. Everybody. Well, that guy's about ready to run me over. Holy moly. What the heck's going on with him? Brand new forklift jacks. A lot of truck drivers. Oh, just a semi got pulled over. Going too fast, probably, or something. Something going on. RVs. Oh, they got some nice ones. That's the problem now. RVs, people aren't going to be able to afford to drive RVs. Everybody that bought them last year are going to be selling them this year, because especially if you bought an RV. See, that's what happened. So my RV that I bought, my Coachman, that was when that was bought in 1999. So gas prices were $1, if you can believe it. They were 99 cents, because I remember I was with Irwin Toy, and I remember how cheap gas was. So gas was 99 cents in 2000. All right, $1 a gallon. And so you bought, that motorhome had 50-gallon tank. That's $50. That's $50 to fill it. Well, when it was sold in 2003. All right, it was 60 grand when it was brand new. So in 2003, gas were $3 a gallon. 2003 and 4, gas was between $3 and $3.50, something like that. And that's when it was sold. It was sold. And so all these people that bought these brand new RVs last year, especially if they just bought them for just, and they're not living in them. So I've got mine, but I don't know how much traveling I'm going to be doing in it this summer. That's the sad thing. I mean, we are going to Myrtle Beach, so I mean, that'd be one trip there and back. And, you know, it's got a 50-gallon tank, so, you know, if gas is $3, you run the numbers. That's $150 a tank. When I bought it, I was, you know, 150, 123. I was paying 123 when I went to Myrtle Beach. The gas was 123, or maybe it was 223. No, it was in the dollars. I got my slip back at home. But I'm telling you, all these people that bought these motorhomes, they ain't going to be going. They ain't going to be going doing their thingamajiggy. That's for sure. I think a lot of people are going to be selling them. Now, if you got a camper, they might be driving them to a campground and leave them. If you're pulling a camper, still, if you got your car, you need a truck nowadays, and trucks are anywhere 15, 20 gallons a, you know, max 15 gallons or 15 miles to a gallon. You're still a little bit better than a camper. Is 9 miles average. But I don't think the RV market's going to have a good year this year. I might be wrong, but holy moly. It's just funny how they weaponize electricity or energy. You know, it's just bizarre. Well, it's 10:16. We're still in Eastern time zone. Indiana or Illinois is when you change over, so we won't be doing that for another hour. We are 1 mile to 465, which is the loop around Indianapolis. Now it is getting a little bit more traffic here, a little more traffic, little more. I don't know if I can show you here. I don't know if I can flip the camera. You can see it just a little bit there. Not very good though. I'd have to stop and readjust the camera so you would be able to see. North. Oh, shoot. I didn't see that one coming. Now I'm in the center lane. North ramp. Man, this. No, wait a minute. No, I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, alrighty. There's a guy on my tail that's just... There you go. Let him get off. Now we're heavy traffic. A lot of traffic. Indianapolis. We are going around the outer belt of Indianapolis. The outer belt. Yeah, it slowed us down a little bit. We are traveling 40 miles an hour on an interstate that we should be doing 70. So I need to get on the outer lane so I can increase my speed. 16 miles until 70. I could have stayed on 70, really. I should have stayed on 70, but they have you go on these, they always direct you on these Garmins, they have you go on the outer loops. I should have just stayed on 70. Normally I do. I just stay on the direct route instead of taking the loop around, because the loops end up being longer anyway. Usually. Problem is I can't read long sentences. At one time there were a lot of great hobby stores in Indianapolis. Some of them have closed. There was a really good Hobby Town USA. I think they're still here. Then they had two of them. Now we're picking up speed. We're back at about 70 miles an hour. So traffic is now flowing a little more concise. Road construction ahead, so it's slowing down. Road maintenance. They're fixing the guardrails. Somebody must have driven right off the road. 13 miles to 70, 16 minutes, they're saying. So that means there must be delays. I should have gone 70. That's water under the bridge, as they say. You know, that old terminology, water under the bridge. You know, the old saying, water under the bridge. Tough job, no problem. Milwaukee. Yeah, Daniel says he likes Milwaukee tools the best. He says they're the best tools out there, Milwaukee. And I take... Now, why do they have that curtain around that water tower? That's weird. Why do they have all those wires hung off of that? It's odd. Why do they do that? So people don't climb up it? Oh, it's a cover. Oh, they're going to paint it. Oh, it's to cover it. Don't dry naked. I wonder what that is. Yeah, a lot of traffic. I can't get any momentum here. Big Tex trailers. Well, the traffic is extremely heavy. I knew it was going to be in Indianapolis. Always is. It's always heavy here. And I knew I should have gone 70. I wasn't thinking. See, 70, all these roads, they cut straight through the city. But then they made the loops to go around because the traffic in the downtowns at first was heavy, but nowadays the traffic going downtown is not as heavy as it used to be. Now, see, now, there was nothing that was slowing us down. It's just people, I don't know why. It just, that didn't make any sense. .2 miles to 70. See, what we're doing is we're catching 70 on the outside, on the other loop. And we go from no traffic to traffic. It's like unbelievable. Left shoulder closed. 4-lane of traffic and it's completely packed. Don't you love it? Our highway system has never kept up to the expansion. Never. Expect delays. No kidding. Hey, there's a coal-generated car. I love those coal-generated cars. Teslas, they're powered by coal. Did you know that? A Tesla is powered by coal. Yep. It's powered either by coal, well, around here it's coal. So if you live in the north, your Tesla is being powered by coal, just so you know. And so you're not stopping CO2s or anything. It does nothing for the environment, just so you know. Rant time. No, I think they're a waste of money. Actually, they have no useful purpose at all. The only way a Tesla is useful is if you just want to have an electric car. If you just think it's a novelty, but to get it to think that you're saving something or that you're doing something to help the environment, you're not. You're actually hurting because you're actually using more raw material or rare earth minerals to build that stupid battery that's in that thing. If Tesla really wanted to do something unique, he would make a hydrogen car. Then I would be all in. If you would do a hydrogen car, I would be all in. I would say that is the future, hydrogen. Because all you do is you pour a gallon of water in it. And then it splits the hydrogen and water. Drips the water, it drips the oxygen. The oxygen kind of seeps out. Now traffic is extremely heavy. We are at 20 miles an hour now. Okay. I knew I should have done, and gas is $4.21 here. Good grief. That's ridiculous. $4.21 in Indianapolis. How is that possible? And how is it all the road is packed? How does that make any sense? Well, I'll tell you how it makes sense. Here's my rant. You ready? And I said this on when I came. I don't know if I said this when I came back on my last trip. that the U.S. economy, the Americans, the U.S. economy is a juggernaut. And it is the free market in America. I mean, it's free to most extent. I mean, you got buildings being built. You have commercial. Their construction here. It's just a living organism. Okay, and a living organism, unless you really start to screw it up, which you can, and you could kill it. Okay, but the rigidity of the American economy is astounding. The amount, if you just see how much commerce is going on the road here, how much trucks, every truck is filled with something, and it's going to some place. And you can't negate that. It's just how strong would the economy be if we had very low fuel prices? Now, here's another question, or here's another devil's advocate side. Okay, so somebody could say, and I'm not necessarily saying it's true or false, is that having high fuel costs is kind of putting the brakes on keeping the economy not super. See, there was a comment that I never forgot about Obama, and Obama said when he was in office that we just want to keep things, we don't want it super hot, we just want to have things medium. All right, so that he never wanted to have a recession during his office. So if you keep things elevated, that the economy's not going to super hot, and that we'd go into a recession. Okay, because that's what we were always doing. This we were always having a great economy, and then it would go into recession. Blah blah blah. And so by having just melee all the time, just miserable all the time, then you don't have the good times. And so by having 5-gallon prices, that's keeping the economy from surging or overheating. But if you are this is where I always go back to, if you're healthy, then it doesn't matter how long you run the marathon. You can keep running the marathon. You're not going to give up. And that's why the economy, the only reason the economy ever goes into recession is when politicians start to tinker with it. That's when it screws up. If they leave it alone, let it do what it does naturally, this is what America does naturally. It creates wealth in huge quantities. We dwarf China in true economics. See, if you took away all of China's fake buildings and they just build things just to build them, if you strip that away, their economy is half of what it is. You can't have an economy where okay, I want you to build a city over there. Okay, well, no one's gonna, don't worry about it, just build the city. That's what they're doing. Hey, go build that road. Well, we don't need it. Just build it anyways. Just keep people working. Just keep them working. And what? I don't care. Just build something. And it's garbage too when they build it. Anyways, that's my rant. So gas prices are $4.24 and the roads are packed. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't make any sense. There are no cars on the lots that get at. I got to get over. St. Louis. St. Louis, here we go. St. Louis. What's that song? St. Louis, here we. Is there a song on St. Louis? St. Louis, here I come. Is there a song about St. Louis? No? You don't know about that? Okay. All right, so we now have come around the loop. And now we are going to, now I got to get on the right road here. I got to take the St. Louis International Airport. All right, now I got the right road. I'm on 70. Now I'm back on 70. So we literally went on the southern, if you can take my fingers. So we were coming across 70, across Ohio. Then we hit Indianapolis. So we took the southern loop around Indianapolis, and now we're connecting back to 70. When I could have just stayed on 70 and it'd probably be already here now anyway. Hey, there's a big FedEx distribution center, Adam. You got FedEx. There's a big FedEx place right here, Adam. Looks all this FedEx stuff. FedEx. Got any airplanes coming in? Probably not. Okay, guys, so we are now, now why is the Tesla, oh, the Tesla's running out of battery. No, he's not. Tesla, come on. There's FedEx supply chain. There's Adam, there's your FedEx people. All righty. All right, so now we're on 70. And I'm passing my Tesla car, my healthcare, integrated medical solutions. Why would they buy those things? What a joke. What? Boy, that's a big FedEx building, Adam. You should see that thing. It's almost a mile long, Adam. Holy moly. Okay, so we're on 70 now, heading out of Indianapolis, heading for St. Louis. I know there was a song about St. Louis. Hey, look at all the FedEx jets. Adam, look at all these jets, Adam. There's hundreds of them. All these FedEx airplanes. FedEx, baby, FedEx. That's the FedEx hub, probably. Indianapolis FedEx hub. And they've got hubs all over the country. Can you imagine the volume FedEx does a day? Unbelievable. Staggering. All right, so we need to get over into the left lane. Left lane. I need left lane here, people. Left lane. Give me a left lane. Left lane. All righty, St. Louis, here we go. St. Louis, here we come. Da, da, da. Oh, here comes the Tesla. She's showing off the power she has in her Tesla. Just don't run out of battery, lady. And don't forget, you got to wait about 20 minutes for it to charge. Wedding. I'm going to a wedding. Tim and I are driving to my sister's son is getting married. Colin, his name is Colin. He's a physical therapist. He helps people to get in shape. And I have 3/4 tank of gas. I would rather get out of drivetrain malfunction. What? What? What happened? Huh. Drivetrain malfunction. It says drive moderately, maximum drivetrain output not available. Consult service center. What the heck does that mean? Drivetrain malfunction. Engine oil. Next service due date after specified distance on day. Oh, brother. There's always something. Well, I'm going to have to call Mini Cooper in Dearborn and find out what the deal is. 24 miles to St. Louis. Terre Haute. Pit stop for what? What do I check? That never come on before. Vehicle status. Drivetrain malfunction. Somebody do some research on Mini Coopers and ask drivetrain malfunction. What is that? Drive moderately. Maximum drivetrain output not available. Consult service center. That doesn't make any sense. Well, next mini dealer is St. Louis. I'll call him at noon after I get off the live stream, because I can't do it when I'm on the live stream, because then I lose signal. I'll ask him what the deal is. Nothing I can do about it. I just never came on before. I've been to Vegas 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's see. Tim and I drove twice. I drove once. No, twice. Did I do twice in this? Once. No, maybe twice. Have Tim read my notes. Rich groans. He's listening to his music. It's his day off, he said. One, two, three, 4 cabs. truck cabs for tools. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, that's probably right. I'll take it to A-Tech on Monday and tell him to check it to see what that is when I get back. I mean, I don't have any problems accelerating or anything. That's the weird thing. Well, oh boy. I wonder how gas prices are in Illinois. Problem is, this takes premium. I have to put premium in this. Premium. Mini Cooper says it's nothing to be concerned unless it doesn't what's it say? Unless it doesn't reset when you restart your vehicle. Maybe it's just bad karma for dissing the Tesla. Maybe. Bad karma. I gotta get gas pretty soon. But I don't want to do it I'd rather do it in Illinois. I don't know what gas prices are. I should have filled up back there in Ohio when it was $3.79. I should have topped off and that had got me all the way to Kansas or Missouri. Because I don't, well, technically I have enough to get to Missouri. I have 132, well, I don't know if it'd get me into Missouri. No, it would be Illinois. Minnie says, what? Brian, whatever you do, stay out of the cornfields of Kansas. Don't want to get the Mini Cooper stuck. Illinois has high fuel taxes, I'm sure. No, I know they do. Yeah, but I think Illinois is one of the states that's going to repeal their tax, I think. Mini Cooper says it's nothing to be concerned unless it does and reset when you restart your vehicle. Oh, thanks. It was $3.99 outside of Indianapolis. Then inside Indianapolis, it was $4.24. Now, does that make any sense? If you're outside Indianapolis Beltway, it's $3.99. Of course, I'm going to pay $4.25 anyways because I'm premium. Or as long as I get 89 octane. I have to get 89 octane at least. $5.15 per premium at I-70 high. Oh gosh, $5.50? No, you got to be kidding! $5.50 for premium? Oh my goodness! I should have walked. Oh my gosh! For the love of Mike! Oh no! Yeah, I don't. Now, this is just my opinion, and well, oh boy, oh man. Should have taken the train. That is a good idea. I love the train. I used to go to my dad's in Connecticut on the train. I had an agreement with Becky when we went out to spend the summer with him. We would take the train out, but then we'd fly back. But then sometimes my sisters would drive us back. It shows on Gas Buddy $4.64 for premium average cost in Indy. Oh, alrighty, good. Wow. Well, I think I'm going to stop at the next gas station or next place to see where it's going to be at. And we'll see. Let's have a snack. How about that? Let's do a jumbo donut glazed blueberry. How about one of these? Yeah, this will be nice. Just something fun, you know? They smell good. All right, now what are gas prices here? Well, there's a exit 41. We're at exit 41, just so you guys know. So you guys can track me now. I'm on exit 41 of I-70. So you'll be able to tell me where I'm at, where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Understand? There's only 2 gas stations at this exit, so they might not have competitive gas prices. Boy, there's a big quarry over there. Terre Haute, 36 miles. $4.99 at Marshall, Illinois. Holy cow. Well, it's starting to rain again. Marathon Gas. Marathon is based out of Findlay, Ohio. That's when Ohio had so much oil, it still does actually. Oil's got so much gas in it, it's sickening. Putmanville, whatever town that is. Yep. Oh, sorry. Well, guys, coming up into hour 2. Ryan should be taking over at noon, I think. I think he's going to do a live stream today. I think. Maybe, maybe not. Never know. Never know. Never know. Hopefully I get some more images. If I get some more images, I'll show them to you later this week. And hopefully we get some other cars. Ha ha ha. Ryan live stream No live stream from Ryan at noon. That's funny. Fan, so much. Brazil. So Brazil is 19 miles away. Brazil. Well, I have 100 miles to go before I need gas, but I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going to stop here at the next rest stop, or next stop. Like in Terre Haute somewhere. Yes, the Tasmanian double car is the neatest one of the Looney Tunes. Because they used a Studebaker, and that's a perfect car for Tasmanian double, the Studebaker. That car was so far ahead of its time. So was the Tucker cars. Well, $0.30 cheaper than Illinois. I could believe that. What is it in Missouri? How much is in St. Louis? I mean, I don't have enough gas to get to St. Louis, but because that's 200 miles away, and I've got 113 miles in my tank. Going to be losing the live feed because we're in the area of Indiana that doesn't have great reception. So that means that I cannot talk anymore. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? Can you comprende? Capish, capricchiali, capush, kabashki. And then I don't know how much longer I will have internet. I will go until it dies. Let's just put it this way. If it all of a sudden knocks off, it's because of the internet. Okay, everybody? kind of a boring day. It's overcast today. A little bit of rainy. I don't know how long this will stay on. All right, what are these prices? $425. Oh my gosh, and that's for regular. Oh, for the love of Mike. That means my gas is going to be $4.60 or $4.80. That sucks an egg. Well, that's what they did. They built all these highways in the 60s, very cheap with concrete. And then when they needed to be replaced, the concrete was too expensive, so they put cheap asphalt on top of them. And now we have crappy roads. Now, roads should never be made out of asphalt unless you want to spend thousands in creating a great road bed and then put it down. But it's literally the worst road you could make out of asphalt, because if it's really just tar and then an aggregate, and so that can wear off, where concrete is kind of a mixture in it, and so it's hardened. It's where concrete or asphalt it can shape and move. It's terrible. Concrete or asphalt is just the worst. Brazil Lytton. So do I fill up here, or do I drive some more until I get to Terre Haute? I have 100 miles, might as well drive to Terre Haute. Holy cow. Everybody's doing 80. Now they're doing 90. They got to be doing more than 80, because I'm doing 80 or 77. 425. Holy cannoli. Well, the next city is Terre Haute. I got to get gas there. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. You can't write it any more than that. $18 miles till Terre Haute. Terre Haute. Oh boy. We're staying in a, it looks like, I don't know if it's a refurbished old-fashioned office building or if it was an old-fashioned hotel, you know, from the 30s and the 40s. But it looks like it was, you know, was bought by Quality Inn and then they just gutted it. And then they redid all the rooms. So it's fairly new in the sense that they remodeled it. And that's right down the road from Crown Plaza. I don't know where the wedding's being taken place. If it's at the Crown Plaza or at the Sheraton, if the wedding is there, I don't know for sure. But we will find out soon enough if it is taking place at the Sheraton. Now, last time I came to Becky's, she had me, she baked me some sugar cookies, and she had a New York strip for me. And what else did she? Oh, and what else did she do? Yeah, she tried to. She's trying to compete with Dora. Dora always has. Whenever I stop by, there always has goodies, and so I don't expect any of that because she's trying to get the rehearsal. The rehearsal dinner is the groom's responsibility. The rehearsal dinner is the groom's responsibility. The wedding is always the responsibility of the woman, the family of the woman, the father of the daughter that's getting married. That's what it traditionally is. And so that is it. A lot of FedEx trucks. I mean, there are 5 FedEx trucks just right here. Of 4. There's 3. Well, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 FedEx trucks. A lot of FedEx. FedEx Freight. So that's FedEx Freight. Now, ours comes FedEx Freight, but it comes truck from Chicago to Toledo. It goes by rail from the West Coast. That's a double hauler right there. That's a 2-trucker right here coming up next to it. Yep, hurry. Yep, hurry. Well, let's see here. What else we got going on here? Not much. Got all that new inventory coming in. Let's see what all these gas stations' prices are. You'd think they'd be a little cheaper at Terre Haute, but that's not always the case. Lamar, a lot of empty signs. Boot City. Get a pair of boots. At Boot City. Well, I did forget one thing, and that was a belt. I always forget something. Oh well. Shady Lane Antiques and more. Shady Lane Antique Mall. Okay, Terre Haute is the next 2 exits. So there are 2 exits for Terre Haute. So we have 2 ways of getting gas. Now I have a 12-gallon tank, so if it's going to be at least $40. That's what's so funny. So the Flex is a 12-gallon tank too. That's what's nice about the Flex. It's a 12-gallon tank. Now the Transit is a 22-gallon tank, which you can drive longer with the flat or with the Transit than you can with the Connect or with the Flex. The Flex has a 12-gallon tank, or maybe it's 16-gallon. I gotta find out. Somebody research how many gallons does the Flex have. I know that the Transit has 22 gallons. Tell me, somebody check to find out how many gallons does the Flex have. I think it's 12 or 16, but I'm pretty sure it's 12. So I need an answer to that pretty quick here. Let's get to that. 485. So the BP in Terre Haute is 485. All right, so that's disgusting. That's $5 a gallon. That's $50 to fill this car, which is ridiculous. This one's normally the cheapest to fill. I'm tempted just, I've never put regular gas in this. I'm tempted just to stick it in at once. Oh, my favorite breakfast sandwich, the Sonic. They got a Sonic here. But we've already had breakfast. Meyer, I wonder how much Meyer gas is. Let's see, what is that? What's Tim's thought on this matter, LOL? Cheaper to take, I don't know what it says. All right, so I'm going to get off here. They got a Chick-fil-A here, but it's too early to eat. Curbside or delivery. I should have probably taken that, actually. hot breakfast at Days Inn and Suites. Alrighty, okay, here we go. We are going to get gas. So we've been driving 3 hours exactly. Pretty much, marathon. Here's that marathon they were saying. Top Guns, fully automatic rentals.
I think we've driven 4.5
Carillas.
Up to
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 4 hours and a half. We are 4 hours and a half. I'm to be corrected, 4.5 hours. Eat more chicken. Now you got cows telling us to eat more chicken. Huh. Oh, that's the Chick-fil-A ad. Yeah, that's funny where they have those cows sitting on the sign. That's creative. Yes. Cows telling us to eat more chickens. See, now if McDonald's was smart, they'd have chickens telling us to eat more cows. They could have the chickens from Chicken Run, the fat little chickens running around going, "Hey, eat more chickens, eat more hamburger, or eat more beef, or whatever." Yeah, okay. Alrighty, now let's see here. So the gas stations are this way. All right, so we got Diesel, we got Kroger, 2 miles that way. We got 419 right here, Marathon. So we're gonna fill up at the Marathon gas station. And member's price, I'm not a member, so I can't use member price.
Yeah, I'm not a member either.
You're not a member? Are you a member?
No.
So it's 449. 449. All right, so I'm going to stop the car.
Your premium or just plus?
I'm just going to get 89 regular.
Oh, full.
Okay, I'm filling the tank up. It's $4.49 for plus, which is 89. It's minimum 89 octane I'm supposed to put in this car. Do you understand me? And I'm going to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to take a break here. We got 6 gallons in it so far. Okay, it's chilly outside. All right. All right, so it was $40. $48 to fill this thing. Unbelievable. That's just infuriating. All right, let's turn on the car and see if that light turned off. Let me go park over here. Okay, so that, oops. So that sign came off, that thing. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. So you guys just wait right here. Okay, the drivetrain thing, IMHO, Ryan Stream are a
Snore Fest. Thanks, Kathy. Kathy, they are going straight through. Ian again, my God. I doubt it's straight through. Adam, is Ryan streaming at noon? That helped my sternum. What? You want that pillow to sit on?
No, I don't. My
Okay,
head will
so
be hit against the thing.
We're not back for long. I'm going to be signing off here in a minute, but I just wanted to let you know I got a call from Traxxas, which was very important. I had to take that call, and we're going to be a dealer with Traxxas, and that's very important for us to establish ourselves as a major hobby retailer, and it will give us a little status. Plus, they have a lot of commercials that we're going to be able to use and tag and get those out into the public, which then will drive a lot of traffic to the store. And that's what we need, is starting to drive more traffic. We have plenty of traffic on the web, but we want to drive traffic to the stores. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on the car. So I restarted the engine, and the check, that systems are all okay. That trans thing went away, so that's not freaking me out. And vehicle status, other than that, everything, the only thing that says the check engine oil is that everything is A-OK. And we are filled up, and we have 439 miles I can travel in this tank full. Okay, so we're going to sign off now, and we will see you guys later tonight. If not tonight, there won't be anything else tonight, because I think Ryan's going to do a lame broadcast. But if I get an email from Auto World of the new exclusives, I'll kind of let you guys know. Maybe do one. I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow. We're going to be kind of busy tomorrow. So we'll kind of see you guys Sunday or on the way home. We might do a couple hours on the way home, just so I don't fall asleep. Of course, he can drive, but I think he could drive. They wanted to know if you could say something.
Say what?
If you could talk for a couple minutes. You haven't talked at all. They want to know if you're alive.
Yes, I'm live and I'm breathing.
You're breathing.
Very nice.
You had your coffee then?
Very nice drive.
Very nice drive.
And very relaxing.
Very relaxing.
I love the clouds and the gray.
The gray. He loves the gray.
Different variations.
He looks at all the colors.
Values.
So we'll see you guys later. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the other side. I don't know what other side there is, but we'll see you later. For the love of Mike. That's right, Robert Novell. For the love of Mike.